Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Structure Deck Triumphant Return of the Monarchs was released September 20th, 2025, and includes brand new Monarch cards, along with some new support, including the new Legend cards, Caius the Shadow Monarch, and the Monarch Stormforth. Alex will receive Lindorm the Mega Monarch. And that's it. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game, and once again, this is Chaos Ritual. So last week we were just restricted to the cards that were in the structure deck. This week we are free to play just about whatever. And this deck is again playing with the new ban list changes, which means we do only have the 1 copy of Winged Dragon of Chaos and only 2 copies of Marching Beaver Warrior. This deck is still really strong. Obviously this deck did recently win the Galaxy Rush Finals, which is basically like Rush Worlds. The downside is that some of the cards used in like the hyper-competitive version of this deck we don't have access to because they're Alex's, so we have had to sub-summon them out. But the big notable inclusion here is that we do have the Calculator, which can get really big and can be really fun to play. We are playing a bit of a Gaia package because we can go into these Gaia fusions. Hopefully they don't end up bricking us. So let's fire on in and see what Alex has got for us. So last time we had the Monarch structure deck 3 times versus the Chaos Ritual structure deck 3 copies. So this week we should be basically playing the same matchup, except now we have access to the entire card pool, which should make this a little bit more interesting, a little bit more competitive. But it should be a little bit more interesting to see how the more competitive versions of these decks work using like the outside of archetype engines that weren't available inside of the structures. So how are you feeling about your Monarch deck? Do you look at it and you go, this looks like it's a strong deck?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Because obviously I'm playing Chaos Ritual, which is a tried and tested deck. It did just win the Galaxy Rush Finals, which is basically like the World Cup. Like the Rush Worlds is the way to think of it. But again, we are imposing the new ban list just because I think if this deck wasn't arguably the best deck in the game, we wouldn't impose the early list. But because it's like the best deck in the game, it feels rude to be like, yeah, I'll just play the best deck in the game against your like untested deck. Yeah, it's just easy. So it's only a little slap on the wrist as well. It's taking 3 cards out. Now those 3 cards are really important, but at the same time, hitting the consistency does really hurt the deck. But let's jump in and see who can take the W. Let's go for this. Hey, we'll go first. I mean, this is a hand. I mean, I have a play, but it's really bad. But I think I have to do it. I don't think I have a choice. Alright, I will special summon Veteran Curse of Dragon. Then I'm going to activate its effect to mill. Oh, that's like the worst mill in the deck, isn't it? Look at that. What are we doing with that? There's loads of monsters I want in the graveyard. I don't want that in the graveyard. Then I will tribute over my Veteran Curse of Dragon. And summon out my Veteran Gaia the Fierce Knight. We'll go ahead and activate its effect. Okay, that's more like what we kind of want to see in the graveyard. So I think I'm just going to set a bunch of cards and pass. Okay, we have the Royal Wisdom Guards. Increase its level. Okay, Tribute Kaiser. Then top card of that to the graveyard. Reduce the level 1 face up 3 to 8. Hey, you also milled a trap. Okay, Wilhel. I mean, this is fine. You just get to clear over me. Easy peasy. Because right, my options are, I choose both my back row, and then you just get to get one of my back row. I don't really want you taking a back row. I choose a back row and a monster, then you get to just choose the back row anyway. Or I choose both my monsters, and then you could just get rid of Veteran Gaia if you perceive that as the threat. So I feel like I'm not in a great spot no matter what I do here. I think I want to keep the Veteran Gaia, so I'm going to go Monster. Ah, it's the other one. I'm not going to lie, I did think this was the other one. Yeah. I mean, the Monster is what I would have chosen to be sent to the graveyard anyway, so that works quite well for me.
Yeah.
This is the issue, right? Sometimes you'll see a card, you're like, I know what that card does, I don't need to read it. And you're like, no, you should just read the cards. You should just read them.
Yep.
I mean, this hand does things. It certainly does things. I think the play is this. I will activate my Legend spell card, Monster Reborn. I will attempt to bring back my Sworn Supporter of the Celestial Saint. So during the main phase, I normal or special summon it. I can pay 500 life points, special summon one monster from my graveyard, face up to the field. This turn I can't activate the effect of Sworn Supporter of the Celestial Saint. So we'll activate the effect. And I'm going to bring back my Veteran Gaia. So welcome back to the field, Veteran Gaia. We'll go ahead and activate your effect. I mean, Black Magic Ritual in the graveyard is fine, because I've lots of ways to get it back. So that is A-okay. So I'm going to activate my Black Magic Ritual. And I'm going to send from my hand Sworn Support of the Celestial Saint. And we're going to summon out the Black Magician of Chaos. Then we're going to activate Ceremonial Gate. We're going to send this. We're going to get out the Sorcerer. I am going to respect the back row. We are going to go ahead and get rid of that. I did not need to respect the back row. I think no matter what, there was never really an OTK here, so I don't think it matters too much what I destroyed there. Because again, if you're not killing your opponent, does it really matter if you get a little bit of extra damage in? I will go to battle phase, so this has to clear over the 24. I'm going to assume you're not on Clayman. And then we're going to get the 23. And then we'll just pass on that. Okay, so Tribute Kaiser again. So reduce the level, and then you can add a level 8 monster. So you can get back your guy that lets me pick a card to get rid of. I don't think I care about that, that's fine. Perseverance of the Monarchs.
Oh, not another one. Need those in the field.
Nah. I think traps are overrated, you don't need those. Triumph of the Monarchs. Do you want to shuffle 2 cards from my graveyard into the deck? It's cards as well, so you could just go both ritual spells, which would be a little bit annoying. Well, actually, I think I have 3 ritual spells in there now, so it's not going to be as impactful.
Yeah, you do.
Ooh, okay.
Another one.
Ooh, okay. So you could have actually hit all of my ritual spells, I suppose. Invasion. Lindorm. Trading. Alright, we're deep drawing here. Emperor's Realm is... It's one of those cards where it doesn't seem that crazy, but like sometimes just the maths really work out in its favor.
Yep.
Here is Drush. So if you have no cards in your extra deck, send a card to the graveyard, increases cards level by 2. So that means it's going to turn on your Monarch's effects, and then we grab back Lindorm. I summon out Lindorm. I think I am going to do this. We're going to activate Shady here. We're going to get rid of Jest, which you probably aren't too disappointed about. The question is, I'm flipping down one of my guys. Am I flipping down the 2000 attacker because it's got 2000 attack, or am I flipping down Ceremonial Sorcerer because I'd rather Ceremonial Sorcerer survive? I don't think it matters, because you're going to go up to 28 anyway. Even if you summon one of your Wimps out, he'll have... Oh, he'll be 2000, he'll go up to 24, so it does actually matter. Okay, I'll flip down my Sorcerer. I don't think it's going to matter, because I think you're going to summon out a 24, which is going to get to 28, but... There we go. Don't burn me for 1,000. So don't forget that Sworn Supporter's effect is only the turn it's summoned. So now it's a vanilla. Right now he's just 9 levels. Goodbye, Sorcerer. With the mighty Lichy the Hopeful. So we can activate Lichy's effect. I can throw my Ceremonial Sorcerer back. Then I can add a card to my hand. I'll take Black Magic Ritual. Alright, we will go Black Magic Ritual. we'll send the Lindorm and summon out the Magician of Black Chaos. Then we'll summon out the Winged Dragon of Chaos, activate its effect. Set this. Draw a card. Then I'm going to tribute over Lichy and summon out Dedicated Cursed Dragon. We'll activate its effect. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. No ritual spells. So that doesn't really matter. Alright, we will... Ceremonial Gate. I'm going to grab Sorcerer again. We're going to activate Sorcerer's effect. And I'm going to pop this back row here. Okay, it was nothing. Then I'm going to tribute over my Magician of Black Chaos. Summon out Veteran Gaia. Activate Veteran Gaia. Okay. Which will let me fusion into Dark Cavalry. So this card gains attack equal to the total number of spell trap cards in both players' graveyards times 100. This card inflicts piercing battle damage. If you have cards in your hand, other monsters on your field cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. I mean, Dark Cavalry is pretty interesting if I just leave a card in my hand, but I'm debating whether or not I empty my hand or not. Because, like, protecting my board is really good if you have specifically one of your monarchs that says, you know, pop a guy, right? But one of them is return it to the deck. One of them is just, I think 2 of them are destroy. So it protects me from 2 of them. Caius is going to be in the bin, but you'll have ways to recycle him. You've already gone through 2 of your spell that recycles. If you just Caius Dark Cavalry, it doesn't matter anyway. There's nothing I can really do about it. I think I'm going to set this, then go to battle. I will just attack over this. Because, I mean, I've got to get rid of the big guy, right? And then we'll swing over one of these, and that'll be it.
This?
Well, we do have the duality. Ooh. One of those cards is pretty good, but it is a little bit awkward. Tribute Kaiser, Jest, and Duality.
So I'll take the Kaiser.
Ooh.
Monarch Storm off.
That's annoying. Legend spelled me out of nowhere, you jerk. Oh, you just had everything.
There we go. Get that.
You had, like... Because I was sat here like, okay, you only have 1 copy of Invasion left. Like, sure, you have Stormforth, but it's a Legends, which is a one-of, and then you just drew both the one-ofs. I'm like... Okay, well, I mean, I can't do anything about this, right? I have to choose both.
And that's 56?
Yep. Okay. I mean, I did just get custom-handed out of the game, to be fair.
Oh,
but
yes.
Hopefully, next game I don't get custom-handed. We'll have to see what happens. Alright. Let's go first. This is another weird, like... I don't want this hand going first hand. Alright, let's go Justicia. Now I'll tribute it for Dedicated Cursed Dragon. We'll activate Dedicated Cursed Dragons. Take a look. I mean, there's a lot of interesting cards there, but none of them are ritual spells. Then we're going to set, we're going to set, and we're going to set. And that'll do me.
We got Drash.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You did not. So we're not playing Rush Duel today. We're just playing fucking roulette. By the look at this.
Play Monarch Duel.
So that just shuffles cards back. You can have one of these.
Oh, let's get that one. No idea
Yeah,
what
that's
it was.
probably the better one for me. Okay. I think we're doing this. I'd rather have Cursed Dragon in the graveyard.
That's
Okay.
don't know.
Brave.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we got Curse in the grave at least. Alright, let's summon out Justiciar. We're going to go ahead and activate Justiciar, because we do have a Justiciar in the graveyard. Let's hit this. Okay, we hit Trade-In. It's not bad. Could be better, but it's not bad. So I'll go ahead and summon Jundee. We'll activate Jundee. Just getting some more cards in the grave that really want the spell traps in there, but that's fine. I'll go ahead and activate Ceremonial Gate. I'm going to grab Ceremonial Knight. Then I can activate my Light Calling Griffor, reveal Ceremonial Knight, and then grab back my Ceremonial Gate. I'm going to summon out Lichy, activate Lichy, and we'll put Lichy back. Let me just mill some cards. Okay. Then
The calculator.
I'm going to tribute 2 to summon out Sworn Supporter. Then I can activate Sworn Supporter. And guess who's coming back? That's right. It's the calculator.
Oh my god.
Look at how big my precious boy is. I really, really hope your back row isn't something scary. Like, it would be really, really disappointing for me if that back row is like Mirror Force. Because this is really cool, and I don't want it to be ruined. I need to do some maths, I guess. So that's 3,000 plus 800, so that's 38. That's 61. So, I mean, we have to try, right? So we'll do this. Send this to summon out this. Activate. Activate. Battle phase. Swing with this. And we will have the lethal.
Damn.
Oh, the calculator! He did some calculating. Alright. I mean, let's be honest, that was basically like the Giga Sack. If you had any trap card, I just didn't do anything there. But like, obviously you didn't. So let's see what happens in game 3.
First.
Okie dokie. Okay, that's a lot of back row. Let's start with Jundee. We'll activate the effect, mill some cards. I will draw a card. The issue is my hand is like super awkward. Like, this is not a good hand. Yeah. That didn't feel good. Alright. We'll summon out Lichy. I will go ahead and activate Lichy. And we'll put this back. Okay, we got some ritual spells in the graveyard. Maybe all is not as terrible as it could have been. Then we're going to tribute both and summon out Veteran Gaia. Activate Veteran Gaia. Okay, I mean, we weren't really expecting to like sack into the one-of card in the deck that I confuse immediately from the deck, so... We will then set 1, set 2, go straight to battle, and we will see if we can connect an attack. Okay, we did. We'll pass on that. Okay. You have 9 cards to work with here. So I'm a little bit scared. That's a pretty good card. For the Will Hell.
These two.
Sir, could you please stop messing with my graveyard?
Invasion.
Okay. This is within expectations, right? Like, you play 3 of each of those spells. You'd have had access to them quite regularly. Trade in. I assume we're on 3 trade in as well, so that's also within the realm of expectation. Wasn't expecting dealer. Okay.
Funnily enough.
Hello, Drush. Takes back the Lindorm. Boosts up to 5. Summon out the Lindorm. I think this is fine. Have one of these.
Another
Okay.
Lindor.
We'll get rid of that one. Okay. Into duality. Those are weird draws. Wait, I'm just going to take... Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if that's much better when it's telegraphed, but... See, this is the issue. If I've got an empty board, all you're doing is getting attack points right now.
Yeah.
If anything, you want to take the worse monarchs, so that you have the good ones left to grab back next turn.
Set. Set. Good battle.
Okay.
Swing.
This could have been a lot worse, so all things considered, I think this was fine. That's another weird hand. What do I do? There's so much back row now as well, which is so scary, because when you get all the traps online, that's when your deck actually becomes a real deck. You don't have to just sack me to win. Alright, let's go Lichy. We'll activate Lichy. And I will put back probably just another Lichy. Okay. Activate Monster Reborn. Part of me is just like, should I just take one of your guys? I think we'll try and go.
My guys help you right now?
I mean, they just have more attack. Normal summon the Calculator. Okay, there we go. We managed to force it eventually.
Put an amazing deal back.
Okay, we'll go ahead and activate Veteran Curse of Gaia the Fierce Knight. That's the one.
Veteran Curse of Gaia the Fierce Knight.
Yeah, he's my favourite one.
Nice.
We'll go ahead and get out Conqueror. Yeah. Well, we're gonna pass.
Ooh.
I mean, I said as soon as your deck gets trap cards, it's so hard to play through. Like, I literally would have needed like such a specific hand to get through all those traps.
Yep.
Okay.
Trivia. The draft.
I mean, you got 56 minus 7. You got 49, so that's lethal. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame that that's how the last game went. I just felt like I had 2 brick turns in a row.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, right? We got to see what these 2 decks can do. And this just go to show that Monarch is very much capable of beating Black Magician of Chaos, right? Like, obviously in this 3rd game, I just never got a Ritual off. I never had a good opportunity to Ritual. Like, the only time I could have Ritualed was when I had the Gaia out, and then I could have, like, got rid of the Gaia for a 2300 Gaia that doesn't really do anything, right? So it wasn't really worth it. It's it's just one of those things where I think having the new ban list come into effect has hurt this deck quite a lot, and I think it's hard to really gauge how it's going to perform in like a competitive setting. But like, I've seen a lot of people say, oh, it's untouched, or the exact opposite, oh, the deck's dead. I think people just like to be really hyperbolic, and realistically,
Yeah.
it's not dead, and it's not untouched. The deck has been hit significantly. It is going to not perform as well as it has been doing, and the deck is still going to be fine. It's still going to be topping. It's still going to be winning tournaments, realistically. But yeah, thanks for the games, buddy, and GG.
GG.